I don't think Ash Ketchum would ever go to the club, even if he aged up, man. No.
No game on that, man. But I tell you what, man, these 4 guys just sat down to see having a magnificent amount of game here in Smash 4, man. MJG and Zinoto, and we have Anonymous Moniker and E2C Tyroy, man. Now, Tyroy, that name is just a name that just shakes up many. I believe Tyroy beat Abadongo last time they met in singles.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's starting to scare a lot of these top players here.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday we were talking about Dark Shad and his chain of upsets. We couldn't remember who it was. He did beat Abadongo, and he beat someone else, too. Someone tweeted at me, but Abadongo was like the real, like, whoa.
Yeah.
He did that?
Okay, that's what we were thinking about yesterday on the desk. Now, you know, Mewtwo, he has an issue landing, man, and just like I think that's pretty much like his biggest weakness. I mean, other than like being big and floaty, like his inability to land comfortably can just really hold him back, and just being that light on top of that too. I mean, character, you know, of the strength of maybe like Cloud or Corinne or just anybody. I mean, that much strength that can send him flying early on.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of Cloud and Corin, they're definitely out here right now, swinging these giant swords around, which I think is a big problem for Villager, but not so much of one for Diddy Kong, who doesn't care how much range you have, because Banana out of shield is still going to punish you.
Absolutely, man. A quick stock going right there, man. Very unfortunate for Anonymous Moniker. No taunt there on his behalf.
MJG making sure this man stays anonymous.
Yeah.
Okay, they've got the corner control, Tyroy and Moniker, but no, Zinoto just going to slip right past them. That's one thing about Diddy, man. He's tiny and super quick, and you can't really pin him down too well. He's got a lot of movement options, and even just his roll is super quick.
Yeah, now the difference between MJG and Zinoto and like Sheen and Hoenn, what we've seen in the last match is that MJG, his ability to basically take Corinne off stage and just completely just nair him to death is definitely in full effect here, and he's gunning for it. Oh, I need that. MJG takes the neutral special from him, throws it back, but before he ended up short hopping with it. Went right over their heads.
That 2-hit projectile combo, gyroid and the slingshot at the same time. Love seeing that. Oh, good block on the counter. Otherwise, we could have been seeing some trouble in paradise here for MJG and Zinoto, but they're still comfortably up, having taken that stock from Moniker so quickly.
Absolutely.
But now the tide of battle is slightly changing, especially would have if that killed, but Nerf Boy is on the down smash, man. That is not quite as powerful as it was when it first came out.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh, team kill? No, Tyroy staying alive. Good stuff. Oh, I didn't see. He's only a 108.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
And good situational awareness right there, knowing that, you know what, man, I don't think he's actually going to throw him this time. I think he's waiting for me, man. Open arms. Nice forward smash right there. And I think that forward smash comes out like frame 1, dude. It's something crazy.
When you let go of A after the charge, it comes out really fast.
Yeah, it's just insanely fast. I mean,
it's got like 15 or 18 frames to start up, I would guess. It's kind of slow, but also like once you're already charging it, it's just you let go and bam, you're dead.
Yeah. Be able to throw a forward smash in this game. What is Smash 4 sometimes?
Yeah, I can't believe that they even made a move like Villager's forward smash, honestly. When I first saw it, I was like, this is silly. Like, this kills me at 40.
Yeah, I remember playing Smash 4 day 1 dealing with the Villager because I didn't have the 3DS version. I just watched all the tournaments, and I got hit with my first bowling ball. I'm like, okay, it's going to be a long, whatever, 8 years until the next one comes out dealing with that.
And then they made patches, and you're like, oh, maybe that. No.
Nope.
Villagers have Smash untouched the whole time, and a great Gimpong Tyroy.
That is it. Very unfortunate. Tyroy is out the picture, and now Anonymous Moniker is stuck in this very rough 2v1 situation with 2 of the Midwest's strongest players, MJG and Zinoto.
Yeah, and Moniker showing to be the weak link here, man. He's
on his
4th stock of the game, actually. I believe he did take Tyroy's remaining stock. And, yeah, man, he's going to need to level his game up. I mean, he looks like he's making solid plays, right? Like, he's clearly a pretty competent Corin, but I don't know. He seems to be just slightly outclassed by the likes of MGG and Zinoto.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, the Nair is a very good spacing to it, and I think he should start using that more to get out of that 2v1 situation.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, that
both sides.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Actually, the water on the sides of Corin's up B just cancels out Villager's bowling ball. As we were saying yesterday,
clanks with
pretty
everything.
much any hitbox will do the trick. But there we go.
That up air is so deceptively strong from Corinne. Like every time I get hit with it, I'm like, wow, I'm really dying.
Yeah, it's super strong. And to think that it was nerfed, you know, like it used to be stronger.
Yeah. Okay, and the MJ tree is coming out here in full effect, and that's gonna do it. I think he wanted to get up and counter. I think that's what he was trying to do. I'm not quite sure. I mean, you see the tree, like you know what you can and can't do against that.
All right, and yeah, Anonymous Moniker did use 4 stocks in that match and kind of got clobbered on every single one of them.
Yeah, he has to make sure that Tyroy lives as long as possible, man. He has to possibly tank it out.
Right. And also land those limits. If you're not having like a 75% or higher conversion rate on your limits.
Yeah. Why are you playing Cloud?
Why are you playing Cloud?
Yeah, man.
And as we saw before, Tyroy seems to be very good with Cloud in general, but then when it comes to some of the more ins and outs types of things, like landing limits or getting tricky setups, like he's behind the curve. Everyone else has been fighting against Cloud for multiple months, but he's only been using Cloud for a little bit. So he doesn't have that same level of finesse and, you know, just default knowledge with the character where it's like, okay, I can make the snap judgment, go for a kill right now. He kind of has to think about it a little bit more, and that could cost him.
I think it kind of goes to show, like, how sometimes easy Cloud is to use. Literally, everybody just has a pocket Cloud, dude. And, like, I mean, I'm not a tier guy, but you know what, man? If things get too sticky, I'm going to have to dabble into the Cloud game, too, man. You know?
Hey, man, I did it. There's no shame in it. Play to win.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
why are you entering a tournament if you don't want to win it,
Yeah,
right?
man, you want to win that money, dude.
So I wonder if we'll see a character switch at all from Tyroy, because Cloud just seemed to be kind of a liability in that match.
I don't think I've seen any of his Bayonetta today, at least not in doubles. And like you mentioned earlier, you know, Bayonetta is just not a very strong character in doubles. And on top of that, you have Zinoto. I mean, Diddy, Bayo, I mean, come on, man. That one's not in your favor at all.
Yeah. Very hard matchup to deal with in singles. I'm not sure how it would play out in doubles, but I could assume that at least somewhat, or at least some of the advantages that he has carry over into that situation. But all right, it is going to still be Cloud Corrin. I would like to see Tyroy going Meta Knight or Sheik. I think that would be a great answer to Villager and Diddy Kong. At least Sheik definitely would be.
Yeah, and MJG also has a very strong Diddy too. So if they wanted to do Diddy Ditto, say that 5 times fast.
Right.
I mean, we could definitely get that today as well too.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see it though.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to see straight Diddy Villager. And I would, again, love to see MJG bust out the Toon Link if he finds himself in any kind of troublesome spots in the rest of this bracket. Wow, look at that from Zinoto. Just walks away, sees you do something stupid, run in and grab.
I think, you know, Toon Link has a better time versus Cloud than MJG's Villager would. You know,
I kind of agree.
Yeah, I think Toon Link might be a little bit better. At least he has bombs now and projectiles to kind of keep him at bay for the most part. Not to say that, you know, Villager doesn't. But bomb to forward air, bomb, you know, he has, I think he just has better conversions off his projectiles than Villager does.
Right, and also, you know, he can fight from afar better instead of just, okay, I have to set up this gyro. It's not really like an instant partner save. It's not going to help me out when I need it to immediately. But by the same token, Villager also has a lot of distinct advantages, namely his recovery, tree, stage control. I mean, there's just so much going for this character in teams.
Absolutely, man. And even though Toon Link can recover vast distances, I think Villager wrote the book in this game on how to recover from the blast zone.
Definitely. I'm just curious as to whether Diddy and Toon Link might be a better combination because you're adding a little bit more speed and kill power and just general volatility to the team. But it seems like MJG's Villager is definitely going to be getting him through this set at the very least.
Absolutely. And I just want to touch on what Zinoto just did there. He actually like B-reverse back towards the ledge, and I think once you do it, I don't think you can move it all. And unfortunately, he just didn't snap a ledge, and Karim was there to capitalize as he was trying to come back. So,
all right, everyone on their second stock now. But it still looked like the red team has been completely in control of this, minus a couple errors that cost the red team their stocks.
Definitely.
They're looking like they're in their element. Oh, Tyroy, if he didn't have limit, he was screwed there. Of course.
Yeah.
The get-up attack? And I thought we were going to see a get-up attack.
And we haven't really seen too much of the limit play from Tyroy here today. I'm not quite sure why that is. I mean, maybe he wants Karin to kind of just get in there and do all the dirty work, and he'll try to clean up with a clean smash attack, maybe a clean up air. I'm not quite sure. I mean, he's charging. I will give him that. But in terms of, like, actually landing them, he's pretty much just using them all to recover back towards the ledge. And unfortunately, he's just out the picture again.
Yeah, I think Tyroy definitely needs to take more opportunities, at least to charge, especially if you want to throw Corrin in front. Then let Moniker take the brunt of the offense from the red team. But I don't know. I mean, Tyroy, I understand the logic of like, okay, well, I don't have to charge that much because then I'll just get the limits like when they're at the right percents by natural virtue of like hitting them and taking damage. But you still need to just get those on deck all the time. If you're always charging limit, you could even use them freely to the point where you can just build damage with limits.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is Cloud's greatest asset as a character. And you really can see Tyroy's slight unfamiliarity with him when you don't see those clean charging patterns. Like a player like Mewtwo King, he hops around and charges limit on the go, uses the limit as a bait, a lot of different things at play. Whereas Tyroy's just playing a more basic Cloud. And it's costing him. You need to have those advanced strategies on deck if you want to take out a team like Zinoto and MJG.
Yeah, man, and that's probably going to do it. And what's really sad, no, yeah, you're out of here, man. And what's really sad is that Cloud, you know, is such a godly character in doubles, you know, but he just has to be played in a very pristine manner.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Tyroy switch off after this game because he got wrecked.
Yeah, it did not go in his favor, and he's leaving Moniker in another bad 2v1 spot.
Yeah, at least this time Moniker didn't have to take a stock, but I'm sure he's not too happy about the fact that it's only because Tyroy got completely bodied.
Uh-oh. Has to recover high, lands back on the stage comfortably, but does eat a jab to forward air right there from Zinoto. Nice conversion. Oh, no!
Oh, God!
No, MJG, chill out.
That was
just getting ready to mention, he did take that from him just a second ago.
Yeah, he did. I was like, what's he going to do with this? Is this going to be a factor? And sure enough, it was. It was actually how he closed out the game. So props to MJG. Oh,
oh, man, it hurts just as bad the second time, if not more, watching that.
yeah. Oh, man. And that move got nerfed in knockback, too. Like, you used to see people die off the raw knockback from the neutral B a lot. But not anymore. Now it's just like, oh, it'll send you a little bit. But all the way out there in that blast zone, you could get breathed on and you would die.
Yeah, man. Just too much damage on his behalf. I mean, that's pretty much a ticket there.
I really hope we see Tyroy switch off. Yeah, we're going to get that Meta Knight.
Okay, and we're getting Toon Link. Maybe our answers have been prayed or listened to, so.
Our answers have definitely been prayed.
Yeah, prayed. And it's making me happy right now going Toon Link.
All right, well, maybe he's just warming him up for potential use in a later bracket round. I think that's a wise move.
Yeah, man. Sure. I mean, I'm thinking of like Toon Link versus, you know, Abadangos and Mewtwo. I'm just thinking like chains of up tilts coming out. You know, and Mewtwo just eats every one of them. So
yeah, the villager was definitely doing pretty well. So I can't imagine that this is like a counter pick of necessity or anything. Okay, bomb to up smash from MJG. Very classic stuff. Pretty much what you can expect from Toon Link. Oh, and another bomb up smash. Maybe that's just going to be his whole game plan. Is like, let me run around with a bomb in my hand and get the easy confirms.
Yeah, I think like the blue team, they're already used to like dealing with. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was such a smart save.
Yes, that it was.
I don't think Zinoto was going to die anyway, but still, like, protect him from some further follow-ups at least.
Now, I know the blue team, they're already used to dealing with the projectiles that MJG let them have in the last match, but I think this time it's a little different.
Definitely a little different. One of them being an item, of course, being the main difference. Like, he can take that on the go. Oh, and the pressure just throws it at him, throws an aerial to catch it. Then he's got a bomb back in his hand. Just so many things at play for MJG's Toon Link here.
Actually, man, he can really keep the blue team out. I mean, on top of that, he is even utilizing Zaire now. And then, oh my God, we even forgot about the strong back throw that Toon Link has. I mean, we can never forget about that.
Definitely one of his strongest attributes as a character. Having a kill throw alone is a big deal, but wow, the respawn into revenge kill. Moniker doing some creative stuff, keeping this close.
Yeah. Now, Tyroy with the good switch to Meta Knight here. I mean, what do you think the switch to that was about?
I think he just realized that Cloud is too unreliable off the stage. He's not good enough with the character to take out a team of this caliber, at least.
Okay.
And, wow, MJG, man, just staying at that 0%. Okay, yes, definitely worth it. Just going to pick up Tyroy's stock there.
Yeah, MJG's ability to just be evasive and just totally just avoid danger is unmatched sometimes.
Right. And Tyroy's still getting some nasty snipes with Meta Knights up B here. Could be a huge X factor for them later, but needs to protect Moniker. I can't believe he just ran up and rolled back when they were 2v1ing his partner. Tyroy, come on, man.
Help this man out, please.
I know you got to self-preserve and stuff, but this is a team effort.
That it is. Though they're still hanging in there. I mean, like we said, you know, all that matters is stocks, and they still have 4, you know, to match the red teams, you know. But, oh wow, my! At 69, the magical percent takes him out.
Oh my God! All that rage from Meta Knight, that town and city. Yeah. Oh, and exactly as we were saying, yeah, it's stocks that matter. Forget about the percents. That's just there to deceive you.
Absolutely.
We've got virtually an even game now, and if Tyroy can get that good conversion on Zinoto's stock right now, could be smelling some trouble for red team. And maybe MJG going back to villager. Because he just ate 2 really unfortunate early deaths. Like one from Moniker respawning and hitting him with an up air, and one from Tyroy just sniping him out with the super rage up B. All right, Zinoto's still alive.
Going for another bomb to forward smash there, or up smash, but unfortunately not being able to land that. And Zinoto now down to his last stock as well as Toon Link. They have to figure out an answer for Tyroy here. He still has 2 stocks up on them at 111%, which means now he has some good raids to start throwing around.
MJG maybe with a little PTSD from Brawl, man. That Toon Link versus Meta Knight matchup was real hard back in the day.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, it's still kind of tough.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can do. Toon Link dying early due to his floatiness and his general gimp ability, at least from Meta Knight's down air, it could be a pretty free edge guard. Oh, Tyroy. Did he just kill himself? No. Okay.
And I guess it's safe to do that combo on the legend stage when you have platforms.
Right.
But once the platforms are gone, things become a little trickier in terms of getting kills. But now it doesn't even matter because these things are evened up. And now we have to focus on anonymous Moniker. He's at 136%. I mean, he could be on his last leg of this set.
But you know what Tyroy is looking for. And MJG and Zinoto are both definitely scared of that rogue shuttle loop. Even if, like, Tyroy lands completely unsafely from getting that, he's only at 21%. The single partner that's left won't be able to do all that much to him off of that, and then he just has to win a 1v1 in which he'll have a pretty large percent lead. So if he can get the shuttle loop or some kind of kill real soon, I like Tyroy's chances. But, of course, MJG and Zinoto, two not exactly defense-oriented players, but two players with a very solid defense. I don't think they're going to give up this stock quite so easily.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. These guys are definitely going to hold their own right now, especially in this 2v1 situation where they're up, and I think they have the slight advantage here.
I thought we were going to see bomb, banana, and then Diddy back air or something into Toon Link something.
Right.
Up air or fair. Oh, man.
Anything in the air from Toon Link is just scary to deal with at high percent.
It really is.
Oh, not
Tyroy, that was his meal ticket right there, man. If he landed that, it would be a last hit situation, but wow. Actually going to close it out with Toon Link's forward smash. MJG's Toon Link looking pretty good, despite some unfortunate breaks.
But, I mean, if there's a better time to throw it out, let me know. Because I think that was okay. I mean, you're up in the set. You know, you might as well pull them out to see how you do. So.
All right. Tyroy and Moniker going to fall at a pretty respectable 5th place. Meanwhile, MJG and Zinoto move on to loser semis. They'll be taking on Dan and Knight, but I think we're going to have winners finals first.
Winners finals?
Don't quote me on that.
Okay. I'm down for whatever. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
It is going to be winners finals. All right.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah. We're going to run winners finals next.
Also, I hope we get like a little break between this and top 96 because I need some food in me if I'm going to take any W's home in bracket.
Dude, I need to just unthaw. Like, it's just so
that
cold
too.
here.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to go back to my hotel, grab my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, it's going to be winners finals. So MTK and Ally versus Zero and Abadongo. This is going